What's good, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? This is your boy T Dog again with another little commentary. And this time is gonna be on Bring It. It's gonna be on the one from Friday. I missed it on Friday. A bitch had to work. I got a job, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. And so it's Bring It, season 4, episode 2. Dianna said, "Knock you out." Now, this episode was very, very different and it was very creative. I loved what Dianna wanted to do. She wanted to pay tribute to one of the greatest boxers ever, Muhammad Ali, which, you know, I'm for her with that. He was definitely one of the greatest and he should, be recognized as such. But bitch, child, I listened. I listen, Linda. Listen. I listened. As much as I love Bring It, as much as I love Dolls, half of them little girls can't fight. I personally believe that she just should have sat this one out and let them get some real training in and brought this in the middle of the season. But that's just my opinion. I ain't a dance coach, bitch. I mean, shit. If that's what you want to do. Is what you want to do. So it starts off with Diana having all the girls and their parents meet at a local boxing rink in Jackson, Mississippi, and she's explaining to the girls, they're doing this boxing themed creative to pay homage to Muhammad Ali, and of course they're all excited about it. I mean, I would be too. And it's very exciting when you get the chance to, pay homage to someone that really had a legacy and really, made something of themselves by the time that they're here. And they should be recognized for it. He did a lot of good things. He didn't just do boxing, so I agree with her for wanting to do a creative on that. And this camera is a whole hell of a lot better than the one I was using. I'm sorry, this is a sidebar, y'all. And so we get into all of that, and bitch, they are battling. She goes in to say that, because you know how she always tells the different teams that are battling. So this she goes into Black Ice, bitch. When I tell you, child, I believe their name was Donald and Orlando, I believe it is. Child, I don't know why they gave me the men on film tees, bitch, but I lived for them girls. Them girls, they ain't no offense. They know they girls, bitch. I mean, hell, I'm gay, so get the fuck over it. But child, them bitches, they had me dying. They are a mess and they are very serious. They are coming for Diana and the dolls' asses. So I hope they get their asses in gear for they, because they ain't playing no goddamn games. They coming for blood for the asses. So, we get into the episode or whatever, and they get back to the dollhouse and they're all practicing or whatever. So they got to segue into the parents' messy asses because they're part of the show too. So Selena, and I love me some Selena to death. That is my bitch. She's another Beyonce. But y'all, she comes up talking about she needs to get her body back in shape because because she's always been a bail bondsman, but she all of a sudden now wants to be a bounty hunter. And my thing is, if you want to get your Beth doggone, go in, bitch, and let have. But Selena is too prissy of a woman, for number one. She got a lot of mouth. I've never seen her fight. I've never seen her attempt to fight. I've seen her argue, but that's about it. But she all of a sudden wants to be a bounty hunter. Whatever. The other DDPs are telling her, bitch, throwing shade. Actually, I believe Brandon says she should be a librarian because silence is key. Whitney shady ass was throwing shade as usual. Tina shady ass was throwing shade as usual. And I mean, but I'm kind of with them on this one. Selena. Let's just be honest here. I mean, I get where you're coming from. You want your coin, bitch, and who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? You want to move up further than being a Bell's bondsman, and that's fine. I mean, by all means, whatever it takes for you to afford the money to keep your kids on the team forever long. Star and Sky gonna be here on the shit. By all means, let it happen. But a bounty hunter, Selena, I'm sorry, I love you, but I don't see it either. I'm with the other DDPs on this one. You need to stay in your lane, continue to hike a little desk job, and meet their asses in the goddamn jail cells because you going out here, you're not Beth. You're not Beth. Beth don't mind getting down and dirty with the best of them. I believe you do. However, DP ass, that nigga is fine. You understand me? You and I could see why you wanted to get that idea, cause bitch, I would let him train me as well. But moving on from that, so now it's getting back to the girls, and Diana is just over it. Kayla is over it. You know, the girls aren't giving what she feels that they need to give. They're not acting it out as they should. You know, things aren't up to par where she wants them to be, and you know, she's just frustrated with the whole thing. I mean, you really didn't hear much yelling from her. I'm sure her ass yelled, but it just wasn't shown as much as it normally would have been. But child, I could understand her frustrations because even I could look at it and tell that you know there was just it's the boxing thing. I Not all of them. Not all of them. But majority of the team. And then another thing, and I really agree with Brittany on this. She had a lot of girls. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Diana, I understand there are strength in numbers, but bitch, we all know you got 1,000,001 girls on your team. You don't have shit to prove to nobody out here. You didn't need to have so many girls on the floor, especially the ones that really aren't necessarily can't dance because they can dance, because I'm sure she wouldn't have just picked no scrubs to be on her team. But you know, there needs to be some seasoning, there needs to be some conditioning, and I just don't believe that all of them girls was really ready for that opportunity. Not to say that it won't come, because I'm more than sure that it will, but it just wasn't working, especially for this when you know Black Ice is coming for y'all black asses. So then, getting back to Selena and bringing in DP, child, she decides to let DP give the other DDPs some tips on what it means and what it takes to be a bounty hunter. So he gets up and he starts showing the ladies, you know, giving them different tactics on what they should do should they ever encounter some type of danger with whomever it may be with. Child, he gets to Whitney's brolic ass. And don't get me wrong, she not my favorite, but I do have a liking for Whitney. But Whitney, child, she done went to the boy neck, gave him a little goddamn bear shit to the goddamn, walking him back, I guess, trying to put his head through the wall. I don't know what the fuck the bitch was gonna do. Sinead was trying to rip out his goddamn Adam's apple the way she was doing it. And of course, Dana ass has something crazy to say about it. But child, I did too. Because child, Rit Rat do not need nobody teaching her how to do shit. She ain't got that weight for nothing, bitch. Use your weight. Yeah, but that's what I would have said. I use my weight. Like, you men can't see it because I got on black. And, you know, black is very slimming. But, you know, I'm about a 209, 210 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I use my motherfucking weight on the motherfucking heartbeat, okay? Especially if you some les bitch trying to run up on me. When I say bitch, I mean a nigga. I know I'm gay, but I don't go around here fighting bitches. That ain't my stilo. I'm talking about niggas. But anyway. So now it's time for the girls to come up and do their little ditty for the day of the competition, of course. And we see men on film, EKE, the coaches for Black Ice, and I love the name, by the way. And you know what? I like Black Ice. You know, their performance was really, really good. I think it was along the lines of like Purge slash Abigail. I mean, they had the white faces, the white painted faces, and it was wearing all white. It was blood on it. Don't get me wrong. It was a little cray cray just a little bit, but I enjoyed the concept. And from what I saw, they did a really great job. I mean, you can say what you want about, you know, how they were dressed. You can say what you want about, you know, how they presented it out there. I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little scary, a little gory. I mean, especially for kids, but they executed that shit to death. Okay, they weren't playing when it came to the creative. And so now it's time for the Dance of Dolls to do their ditty, and it was not up to par. It wasn't up to par, and Diana was extremely pissed, and I would have been too, because you know, at the end of the day, you're paying homage to someone that is a complete legend. He's done so much for himself, his family, the black community as a whole. He paved the way for a lot of for the Mike Tysons and the Floyd Mayweathers and Zeb Judahs and all of that. He paved the way for them to do that, and it's a complete honor to have that opportunity to do something like that on the platform that they're on, because they're known nationally. And I understood why Diana was pissed. I would have been pissed too. Like, out of all the shit that y'all could have fucked up, this was the last one that y'all should have fucked up. Ain't nobody got time for that. They just need to pull their shit together and try again next time. Needless to say, they got third place in the creative. But bitch, Chrissy, Cammy, and Michaela, let me tell you something. Diana made the smartest choice ever to have the three of them be captains. You know what I'm saying? Even though Cammy is the head captain and Chrissy and Michaela are the co-captains, I do not disagree with that at all. Them little bitches turned it. And you know what? People could say whatever they want to say about Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy should have been, you know what I'm saying, the captain, or Michaela should have been captain, or whatever the case may be. Fuck y'all. I personally feel like Cameron paid her dues. She paid her debt, and she earned the captain position, because she been training to be captain since the first season. You know what I'm saying? And she's growing a lot, not only as a dancer, but as an authority figure. She's not the shy, oh my God, you about to make me cry. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that from Cameron at all. She's toughening up. She's toughening up. She's owning her position on the team, and she's owning her position as the captain, and she's owning the position as the face of the team. So for anybody who has any type of hate, y'all got to remember, I think she's probably 13, 14, maybe in high school now. These are kids. Like, come on now. Y'all, they're not grown ass adults that can handle, negative feedbacks or negative reaction. They're kids. And even if you don't agree with her being captain or whatever, you still need to say, I don't agree with it, but bitch, you did your thing. You did your thing. You're still doing it, and you're going to continue to do it to the day you graduate. I mean, I have no problem with her being captain. And I'm not going to lie, I expected it to have been Tamia, but when all of that shit happened to Tamia, whether she left or got kicked out, it's two conflicting stories. But all in all, Diana made the right decision to make her captain. She did. And and not to mention, she made up that choreography herself. She didn't have no help in that. And it's just amazing to see how much she really has grown. For her to go from being this shy little girl to making up her own choreography, and I mean, winning the three-way captain stand battle, that's a big deal. So kudos to Cammy, kudos to Chrissy and Michaela. Congratulations on your win. You know what I'm saying? Dancing Dolls, y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. Y'all gonna have to come again harder um next week. And that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed last week's episode. You know what I'm saying? Diana, bitch, you something else. I always said, I wonder what it would be like for a man to be a part of the DDP viewing room besides JJ crazy ass. And God knows, Diana, let me tell you something, that bitch turned it. I feel she picked the right man to be a part of that. Brandon is a trip. Okay, Brandon is a trip, and you not gonna walk all over him, bitch. You not dealing with Selena. You're not dealing with Dana. You're not dealing with Tamia. Not Tamia, Tamala. You are dealing with a man, a gay man at that. Okay, he gonna let your ass have it. He don't give a fuck how you feel. He don't give a fuck about your feelings. You come at him, he gonna come at you. You come at his nieces, he's gonna come at you. And I feel as though she did the right thing, because I mean, who's to say all of these girls are letting their moms take them or be a part of them. You know, it could be single dads in the mix too. I feel as though she made the right decision. I mean, maybe some people may feel some type of way because she didn't just choose a man. She chose a gay man. Me personally, being a gay man, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm glad she finally did, you know, have some type of testosterone in them bitch, and he gonna get them bitches together. Okay, between him and Coach Tori is coming up sometime in the season. Both of them men are gonna get these bitches together, and they need it because you know I especially Tina, Mimi, and Rit Rat. They feel like they own Dancing Dolls, bitch. They feel like they were the ones that started off the Pied Piper Dancing Dolls 10 years ago, and they bought Diana in the mix, and they just gave it to Diana, and they could just sit back and, you know, tell her what to do and how to do stuff and who child should do what and who child should be what. Y'all bitches need to sit the fuck back and let Diana do her goddamn job and stop giving these new moms a hard time because at the end of the day, y'all hoes were new moms. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was in the exact same position that Diana and I mean not Diana, that Dana and Tamala are in, and I don't understand why they keep trying to say that Selena is a new mom. Bitch, Selena ain't no goddamn new mom. Selena is not no new mom. You know what I'm saying? And I personally just feel if they let all the cattiness go and just worry about them and their child and the team as a whole, that they actually could get along. I mean, all the drama for your mama for the ratings sake. Ain't no need for that shit. Y'all not dance moms. Dance moms ain't doing shit. I'm not with dance moms. Never have been. Never will be. Y'all have a much more entertaining show. Y'all battle other teams every other week. I mean, there's enough drama in that alone to where y'all don't even need to be doing all that petty shit with each other. But I mean, hey, it's reality TV. Drama is what makes it reality TV. So I mean, I guess I would personally love to see more of the kids and less of the mamas. Maybe that will get them off of this little high pedestal that they on. But you know, whatever. But that's my thoughts, y'all, on Bring It. I'm a huge fan of the show. Just let me know what y'all think. Drop me comments. Let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will be back to y'all on this Friday coming up. Um, for the third episode, which is going to be called Coach D Meets Queen B. Can't wait to see what that's about. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think, and y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all then. Deuces.